Hi everybody. Welcome back to season 2 of Cooking with Cory. I left off. I don't even know how many videos I had made before, but no, my wife is on vacation. The kids aren't home, so I figured I would shoot out a new video. Anyway, so today we're gonna be making salad. A lot of people looked at my videos and they're like, "Dude, everything you make is like really high in calories and stuff like that." And I'm like, well, when I was making those videos a few years back, I was able to run 10 miles every couple of days and wear off all that calories and food. But now I have since become a little bit more disabled, so I can't run the amount that I used to. So, anyway, I am going to show you how I make a salad. Um, Mainly, oh, hey, Chad, uh, because it's easier if you do it pre-prep. So I know this is a big giant conglomeration mess right now, but what I did is beforehand, and I'll put you guys down here so you can see the counter. And I know I have always had problems with lighting, so I'm going to try to make sure that this lighting is groovy for now. All right, cool. Anyway, some people do and don't like the skin. The skin actually has more stuff in it. My wife doesn't prefer the skin, so I peeled this one. Let's say pre-prep saves you a lot of time later when you're doing things. I got my cutting board here. Can you guys see? Where did I move this? Oh, this is a salad spinner. Not sure how many of you are familiar with salad spinners, but this is very handy because when you get your Costco sized bag of lettuce and your Asian style lettuce, which is really good because this is way better. Iceberg lettuce is trash. You should never buy iceberg lettuce ever, unless like you are feeding it to rabbits or something, and even then it's not good for them either because it's garbage. It has no nutritional value. It's just water and fluff. So, buy romaine hearts. That's a little bit better. But if you get this the dark lettuce, or even if you could get greens, it's way better salad. Anyway, I like olives, so I got some olives, a little bit of cheese, dressing. You can put whatever dressings that you want on there. You want to give it some color. So the different color peppers, different colors means it's good for you. So this has some red and some yellow in it. I don't remember exactly why, but that's good for you. And then I got some baby carrots. No, they're good. Anyway, I'll cut these up a little bit smaller. You can throw them in your salad this way, but you don't have to. Now, let me tell you something that else you can do. So like today, for me, because I'm eating this for lunch, you can just use a bowl, right? And because it's a salad and you want to eat more, you should eat 2 cups of vegetables a day, you want a big bowl, right? So you can just shove all your veggies in one sitting. Or, and I don't have my big one, you can make jar salads. This one's a little tiny. The ones that I make for my wife are about twice the size. The ball jars that you would put preserves in. Sorry, I'm still munching the carrot. You put your salad in here, you layer it, you put the lettuce, tomatoes, stuff like that in there, and then you put the dressing in a little cup. So you can get these groovy little disposable cups, so like you're not worried if they leave them at work or throw them away. And put your salad dressing in here, and these make about 6 ounces, I think, in these cups, they say. 3 ounce. Okay, 3 ounce cups. So, I mean, that's usually enough dressing, unless you're one of those people who likes to drown your food. But if you remember Louis the Lifeguard, here's my age, you remember Louis the Lifeguard. Don't drown your food, right? You don't need that much dressing. Anyway. Most of your stuff is going to suggest that you wash it. I suggest you wash it even if you bought it and you think that it's clean. So, peel this lettuce back. It's got some nice color to it, nice purple. And I get it. The nicer groovy lettuce costs you a little bit more, but trust me, you'll enjoy it better. It has better flavor. green ones in here. All right, now I'm just chunking all this right into my salad spinner. I don't really like these pieces. I mean, you can, but that's bleh. I'm not a big fan. Anyway, put that in there. Those are just to give it some color. And also make it a little bit more nutritious. There, don't need those anymore. And another thing, and this is like a little life hack that I learned, after you take your lettuce out of the bag, especially romaine lettuce, it'll start to go bad like on you. Not super quick, but it'll start to turn on you. So to avoid that, after you initially open this lettuce, you just roll it up in a paper towel, a dry paper towel, and put it back in the bag. And then when you put it back in there, it'll make your lettuce stay fresher longer. Don't know why it works, don't know how it works, don't care. Just know that if you do that, it will make your lettuce last longer, which is good because, you know, in this wonderful Joe Biden economy, everybody's got to make their stuff last longer and hopefully not starve or run out of gas before you can get to your next grocery run. Anyway, so I'm going to take my napkin because I peeled off about what I want. And you can make your salads as big as little as you want. And now, since this is like a Costco size bag, and I know that I'm probably, me and my wife are the only ones that really eat salads because the kids don't really take the time to make one. I'll probably put some more paper towels in there later, but you guys don't want to hear the bag rattling, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, so anyway. They make a thing called a salad knife. I used to have one. Yep. Okay, so this is a salad knife, right? Not a salad knife like for eating your salad, but this is good for cutting up lettuce, right? So what you do is, because of the way this blade is, you know how like a lot of times if you just cut lettuce with like a sharp knife, it starts to wilt around the edges. It just doesn't look pretty either. So what you can do with this is you can kind of give your lettuce a little chop there to make it more into bite-sized pieces. Like that. Dump all that in the salad spinner. Now you're like, why the salad spinner? But check it out. You see the bowl now? The bowl is empty. There's nothing in there, right? Now I'm going to take the basket over to the sink and rinse it. You guys don't need to see that. You know how to rinse things. You're not retarded. Rinsing it really good. Tossing it around. Alright, so rinse it really good, right? I got water running all through it. And I take the lid, put it on a salad spinner. Get this at IKEA for like $5 or something. I don't even think it was that much. But anyway, so you put it in here and you give it the swirly. See it spinning around in there? Ooh. Ah, pretty. Anyway. And the reason you do that is because your lettuce has dirt and contaminants on it that you will see splattered along the sides of your bowl. And it also, because like after you rinse your lettuce, you want to get as much water out of it as you can. Instead of standing there trying to shuck water down into the sink, this just uses centrifugal force to knock the water out and make your lettuce all pretty and clean. All right, I'm just going to dump that right in the bowl. Back in the bowl. Right there. And my lettuce is already in bite-sized pieces, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you were to rinse it and still have big pieces, you can just kind of go in there and pick them out and rip them with your hands or whatever. But these are pretty decent size, so we're just going to leave them in there. Sometimes I'll hard-boil eggs ahead of time and take some hard-boiled eggs and like cut that up in there because that's more of a chef salad. You can throw meat in there, like chunks of ham or anything like that. I would suggest not like tuna. If you're gonna take like a tuna something to put in there, I would pack that separately and keep it cold just so it doesn't get yucky, because that would be gross. All right, the good thing about Mr. Salad Knife is you can also use it to cut your cucumbers. Not quite as good as a regular knife, but it makes them nice and thin, and because it's got this wonky blade on it, they have a little bit of cool texture to them, so they're not just little flat pieces of cucumber. I like cucumber, so I'm going to put a lot of cucumber in there. And like I said, normally I would leave the peeling on because I like the peel, and I know all the vitamins are in that peel, so I would just eat the peel. But this is pre-peeled. Anyway, now this might be a little aggressive, a little too big to just chunk in there to eat, so I'll take like a couple. We just want a little bit of color in there. A little bit of color, like this. Line these babies up. Again, you can use your salad knife to make them. You don't have to go get your sharp knife out. And like having everything pre-cut up like this just makes cooking easier during the week too. So like I'll go to Costco or Walmart or wherever, and I'll just buy the little bag of 3 peppers or 6 peppers, however many's in there, and I'll cut up half of them and put them in a bowl. And a lot of times, like the wife and kids will just munch on these because they like peppers. They taste good, so they'll just grab them out of there, and because they're nice and colorful, you don't feel like you're eating something yucky because it's a vegetable. You can just chomp them that way. Again, these little baby carrots, I don't care that they're huge like this. I am going to rinse these because one of the things about buying these kind, I buy these kind because my wife prefers them. I prefer like organic real carrots, and I just wash them real good and eat them without peeling them. These are peeled, and like once you peel the carrot, they go slimy really quick. You can already see some of these are starting to turn. Not all of them, but once you start seeing this liquid soft goo, and you start pulling these ones out that look like a shriveled old man penis, then you don't want to use that anymore. You just throw it away. Alright, so rinse these. Throw them in there. See, and then I would put the egg on top. You can throw some celery in there. I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to cut up some celery. I just put it out just because I have a feeling maybe like I might want to, but I don't. Like I said, I love olives, so I can finger out a few olives. Nobody's home, so I'm using my fingers to dip these olives out. And nobody home watches my videos anyway, except maybe Sierra, but Sierra doesn't care if I put my fingers in the jar. So throw these here. And then, so layering it matters, right? So like one of the things about food is you want it to look good too. So like you kind of layer it and you kind of make it look pretty. I mean, I'm just making this for me, but like if I was going to serve this to somebody else, I would want it to be a lot, you want it to look pretty. Where's my towel? I can't say I'm glad to be back and making videos again. Being home all day, and during COVID I would have liked to have been, but everybody was home during COVID, so like it was really hard to make videos when people keep walking through our little tiny kitchen that we have here. Cheese, you're getting your little bit of dairy in there. This is where I would put the hard-boiled eggs on next because you want them to look, and then I would like take just a little tiny bit of paprika and put that on there. You can put salt and pepper on top if you want. That's all good. A lot of that you want to do like just before you eat, because if you put it on there too early, it'll start to make the salad wilt. Let me see, what else? I think that's it. I have some croutons and some bacon bits and all that other weird stuff that I can sprinkle on top of there, but that's how to make a delicious, yummy salad. That's Cooking with Cory. Peace.